So we're getting ready for March Madness, and March Madness implies lots of things when it comes to selling and ingredients and all that kind of stuff. You know, as Alex and I were talking about what makes up a good recipe, certainly there are 66 teams in a tournament, and a lot of teams who didn't make the tournament, and they're home and they're trying to figure out how do we change the recipe for next year. And the right recipe always starts with the right ingredients. Same thing in building your sales team. You got to have the right ingredients. So as I build my chili, and with the right meats and the right vegetables and all those sorts of things, we put the right things together. And I think as Alex, who is my camera person, my producer today, would attest to, over the last 15 years, the chili is always a hit. So we'll talk about ingredients in terms of the people, and one of the most important things you can do is the interviewing process. And we've got to make sure they're asking the right questions. So as a quick example, when we interview candidates for our clients, one of the first questions we might ask them is, you saw the job post, you see that we're looking for a hunter, is that you? And a lot of people would stop at that question. But the real magic about asking questions, the right questions, is what happens after you get the answer. So in this instance, what we do in every situation, in every case, is we ask, so once you get the answer, well, I'm a hunter because. We always ask the question, well, how would we know that? And two things happen. One is your candidate is not expecting that answer. And so what you're looking for is how well they handle themselves on the phone. If having phone skills is really, really important to your business, you want to see how they're going to react when you ask them that second question. But it also forces them to give you something other than, well, I'm a good hunter because my prospect in my pipeline is always full. And we ask them, how would I know that? If I followed you around for a week, what would I see? That gets you a different question. And then I'm going to give you one more question. It's really, really important as I kind of get ready to slice up my onions here. And that is, how important is closing in your business, right? And so what you're looking for on the 5-minute interview, when you close it down, you got everything you think you need to determine should this person qualify for a face-to-face visit, you want to find out, will they close you? So the way you wrap up that interview is you say something like, all right, so what we're going to do is next Tuesday, we're going to notify everybody that we want to bring in for an interview. Might be 3 or 4 people. If you get a call from us on Monday, that means you made the cut, and we're going to ask you to come in. And then you stop. And if they don't say anything, you say, well, okay, so good with that? And they're probably going to say most of the time, yeah, okay, well, good, thanks a lot. All right. Are you sure there's not a question you want to ask me? See, so sometimes I will try and get them to ask me the question. And their question you want to hear from them is, what do I have to do to make sure I get a call on Monday? If they don't ask you that, if they're not trying to close you on the phone, they're probably not going to try and close a prospect for an appointment. So there you go. Kind of like my big fat Greek wedding. So there you go. There's lots more to it, but we only have about 3 minutes on this video today. So the key to getting the right candidate, one of the keys to getting great candidates, ask great questions. Thanks for your time. Have a perfect day.